Okay. So, I was doing, or am doing, a casual playthrough of the game Shadowrun for Super Nintendo. Okay, so, my buddy Marty Moinklers and I are playing through it, and we noticed that just like money is kind of always an issue until like later in the game, and like I mean, the game is great. Like, it balances everything out perfectly as far as, like, you know, once you start computer hacking, you can make a lot of money really quick. But, I was watching a speed run by Jyseed, I believe his name is. And I just noticed that he was making tons of money. And I wasn't really paying attention to what he was doing until I realized he had the Uzi SMG, like, right near the beginning of the game. And I'm like, that's absurd. And I wondered how he was getting so much money. And I was watching, and he does a duplication trick at the shop right outside the car yards. And there's no video really explaining exactly why it works and how it works, really. And you just can see that it works. What's up, Varan? Yeah, glitches. So I was watching his video, and like, he would go to give a weapon to the dwarf here. He would go to give a weapon to him, but then as soon as you would do the give command, another menu would pop up. He would give him the weapon, get the money for it, but then still have the weapon. And I'm like, how is that? So I looked in all the comments, and everyone was asking, like, how did that even, like, work? And he said there was, like, no video explaining how this was done. And, like, I just wanted to show and, like, make a video on how this actually works, because there's nothing out there showing it except for this one video of Jyseed speedrunning it. So what you do is, when you're in the shop with the dwarf here, right, what you do is you walk up to him and just be within, like, actual, like, distance of being able to give him something. And now what I'm going to do on the controller is I'm going to go to weapon, and you can see I have one equipped, the T250 shotgun. So I go to weapon, and I select the T250 shotgun, and when I go to press give, I'm going to mash the start button as fast as I can when the fadeaway goes back into giving him the item. And what's going to happen is, if you mash fast enough on the start button, it'll come back up to this menu again. So let's see if I can get it. Okay, so give. Got it. Okay, that's it right there. You just mash start and it comes back up. Usually when you press the give command, it goes back to the isometric screen where you walk around and do everything. But it'll say give to, and then you can, like, have the cursor. But right now I got back to this menu by mashing start after pressing give. Now I go back to weapon and go to the T250 shotgun and press give again. Now what this does is it sets up two instances of me giving the same thing to the owner. So I press give again. I give it to the dwarf. Oh boy, you got a beauty there. I'll give you 7,500 for it. Still want to sell it? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. You ripped me off. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So what I did is I had another opportunity to give the weapon to myself. So I go and use. And I just made $7,500 off of him. Phone. And I still have the shotgun. So let's try it again. Weapon. T250. Give. Oh, see? It didn't work that time. Because it wasn't mashing fast enough. Takes a few tries. Weapon. Oh, you just gotta mash, like, really fast. And it has to be, like, during the fade out. Almost. Damn. It has to be, like, really fast too. There. Okay, we got it again. And T250, give it to the store owner, or shit, there we go, sell it. Okay, so, exit, it says I'm not armed, blah 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 blah, weapon. That one I actually did accidentally give both to him, but you see how that works, right? In the instance of me having 9,700, you can just, yeah, give them the, it's weird how it works, too. I don't really, like, it's like you're tricking the game. Give. I'm too far away from him, really? You better hope that you're not far away when you do this. You can do it with all merchants, I believe. Because he does it at a later store as well. It's just like, man, you gotta be really pressing that start button fast. Or else it, like, doesn't work. Yeah, it's really weird, but I'm accidentally hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I'm not sure what actually, like, causes it. Even putting start as what is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it on turbo now. See, okay, here's the second instance of giving it to someone. I didn't press anything, and I gave it to myself. And I have the, you know, the shotgun again. I'll put use, the weapon, give. Okay, now worked again. Weapon, boom, give. Yeah, I want to sell it. I'll give the second one to myself. The weapon, T250, use, give. Shit, no. Weapon, T250, give. Okay. Weapon, give. Give one to him. And then exit. Give the other one to myself. And weapon. And T250 use. So you can see, like, I already have $32,000, which is enough to get the SMG. And then I can start duping that. So I can just dupe these shotguns all day to earn enough money for the cyberware upgrade, the 15 grand from the street dock. I can have enough to get the SMG. And it's a lot of just making money really fast, because who wants to go around and shoot a bunch of guys over and over and over and over again? Now, don't get me wrong, like, your first playthrough, don't do this, because it's just going to ruin it for you. But, like, it's just something, like, if you've played this game tons of times and you just don't want to sit there and grind for freaking 30 hours, it's a good way to just make money fast and be able to enjoy the game without having that serious grind. Is it an infinite of giving yourself the weapon, or an infinite of being able to sell the item? That's kind of what it seems like. I'd love to see the execution while you do this. Like the lines of what the game... Okay, yeah. What it does is, I think it just... When you go to... Like... I go and I want to give him something. Say I don't mash start. This is what happens. It'll come to this give to screen, right? And I cancel it, right? What happens is when I press start really fast to go back into the menu, the game didn't process the give to screen. So what happens is this. It didn't get a chance to do the give to screen. And I think you can give it again. So I'm going to give it again. I'm going to give it to the dwarf. Then I exit. And now it gives the chance to give the first give to screen that I skipped, and I'll just give it to myself. So it has two instances of the give to screen. And then that's what happens. So I'm basically duplicating a shotgun and giving away an extra one, and then giving the first one that I was going to give away to myself again. And so that's the infinite money or infinite item duplication trick. I don't know if you could give yourself the same item twice. I've never tried that. So like, let's try it. Weapon. Give. Me. I don't know what that did. Weapon. Give to... No, it only works once. That's for sure. Okay. So, it's interrupting execution lines because it still thinks you're doing the first give with the first item and have it. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, Varn. The game thinks... Or the game skips the first give. Basically skips the first give menu and executes the second one. So it doesn't, it's an execution skip, like you said. Skips the execution of the first give to screen for the second one, and once you give it away, then it reads the lines of the first give to execution screen. And then I just give that weapon to myself. And that's how it works. So if you don't want to grind out all of the different, like, go into the car yards and like kill all of the, or kill all the guys on the side over and over and over for new yen, you can literally just come over here and do this and get all the weapons you want, get all the grenades and stuff you need to beat the arena, and then move on, get the SMG if you want. It's just, I don't know, it's a very nice way to make fast money. Yay, explanations. Yep. Pretty much. So, that is, if you're playing Shadowrun or want to replay Shadowrun, this is a nice way to just, like, jump back into it and not have to grind for hours and hours at a time. Some people like grinding for hours and hours at a time. I am not using this glitch while doing my playthrough either, but I know that some people complained about the car yards and the money new yen grinding, and I understand your struggle, because I sat there for 6 hours yesterday getting enough new yen from car yard guards and mages and heavy dudes to buy the fucking shotgun. So, and after that you're like low on money at all times, so it's just not a bad idea to just, if you're replaying it, just do this.